Today in our 2015 Ford Transit Connect, we're going to take a look at and also show you how to install the CURT Custom Fit Class 2 Trailer Hitch Receiver. Its part number is C12123. Here's what our hitch is going to look like installed. As you can see, we've got our main cross tube, comes over here to the connection points. Here in the middle, the receiver tube opening. This is going to be 1¼ by 1¼ inch. Safety chain connection points right here on the bottom, nice and big, so whatever you want to connect there shouldn't be an issue at all. The reinforcement collar here on the end, it's about flush with the end of the bumper, so we shouldn't have to worry about bumping into it. Kind of gives it a nice clean look there. When it comes to securing all of our items, we've got a 1/2 inch diameter pinhole here on the side. Now when it comes to the weight ratings for our hitch, we're going to have a 525 pound tongue weight rating, so that's the maximum downward force we can put here at the receiver tube opening. And we've got a 3,500 pound gross trailer weight rating. It's the total weight of our trailer and anything that we might load up on it. Now of course we want to check the Transit Connect's owner's manual, we'll see what it's rated for, and we can go off whichever of those numbers are the lowest. They will recommend the use of a stabilization strap on what they consider non-wheeled loads, so anything other than a trailer, like a bike rack, like a cargo carrier, things like that. Now a couple measurements that are going to be helpful when it comes to selecting ball mounts, bike racks, or hitch cargo carriers will be from the ground to the inside top edge of the receiver tube opening, we've got about 11 inches. Then from the center of our hitch pinhole to the outermost edge of our bumper, it's about 1.75 inches. Now to begin our installation, we need to get a few pieces of hardware put in place on our frame rail. We're going to have 2 attachment points on each side. For our forward attachment points, closer to the front of the vehicle, we're going to use a 7/16 inch carriage bolt, one of the smaller square hole spacers. You can see keeps that bolt from turning. And they're going to go in this hole right here. This is going to be just as soon as the frame goes up here. There's an oblong hole there. I'm going to take one of our 7/16 inch fish wires. We're going to place that in, and we're going to bring it out of the hole that's right behind it, right there. Now we'll want to slide our spacer block on. We want to thread on our carriage bolt. Now we're going to slide the spacer up through that hole. Then our bolt. All right, we'll have that one come down through just like that. Now if we come closer to the rear of the vehicle, got another oblong hole there. That's going to be where we're going to place our 1/2 inch carriage bolt. With this, we're going to use the larger spacer block from the larger bolt. We'll bring our pull wire out of that same hole we used before. This time using the larger spacer block, we'll thread on our 1/2 inch carriage bolt here. Slide it down and in. Now we can head over to the passenger side and we're going to do that exact same thing there. All right, now we're going to take our 1/2 inch flange nut and our 7/16 inch flange nut. We're going to raise our hitch up into position. We want to go over the bolts that we just installed. They're going to go through these oblong shaped holes. Just be careful not to push them up in. You can see this connector is kind of in the way, so we'll pull down on it a little bit. And then we just need to get our nut started there. Once you've got that one on, that'll hold it in position. We'll get our 2 in the back started. All right, now with all 4 of them in place, let's just take a quick look. You can see our hitch will move side to side a little bit. Just make sure we've got it centered. That looks good right there. Now we'll start tightening down our hardware. Now for the 1/2 inch, we're going to need either a 3/4 or a 19 millimeter. And for the one in the rear there, we're going to need an 11/16. Now we want to look in our instructions there. We're going to find torque specifications. We'll want to go through and get each of our fasteners torqued down properly. With all of our hardware torqued down, that's going to complete our installation of the CURT Custom Fit Class 2 Trailer Hitch Receiver, part number C12123 on our 2015 Ford Transit Connect.
Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com.